There's a guy named Drew P. He's one of Tristian's buddies. X currently has me censored because these guys run a crew where they report everybody's post nonstop with hundreds and hundreds of bots. Uh, they always complain about my video game being done, my skill in League of Legends, etc., etc. So it's 100% the harasser guys. Let's see here. You claim to be the smartest person on the planet who can do simultaneous rocket problems. Bro, he's insulting my, like I said, he's insulting my league skill. Where we've already discussed these guys. They're paid to make sure I'm low league, low elo in League of Legends. I was down when I sucked at League of Legends, which is top 1% ladder. I'm really good at League of Legends. If these guys wouldn't be harassing me and losing in all my games plus losers queue, I'd easily be challenger right now. Not what I would expect out of someone claiming to be the top minds, uh, inventor of all major tech. 10,000 better or something. You have 10,000 hours and one number one challenger. See, again, once again, he's making fun of my skill in League of Legends. But like I said, I've been diamond when I sucked. These guys are, what's it called, running their mouth because they're the ones that lose on purpose in my games. And like I said, the FBI already did identify these guys harass me for money, so they're trying to mock me like they don't. Um, uh, Obviously, they also try and say I'm crazy. See, like, here's this guy. You can tell he's like one of the gay people. Obsessive about you. I was writing in my feed and clicked out interest. See, like, what happens is these guys do obsess for me. They've been at this for 3.5 years. The FBI has done the knock and talk. All right, so I'll show you some other things these guys have done real fast. Um, Common sayings. I gotta look at since League of was it Twitter since Twitter has banned my account James Sager for no reason at all. You have to go directly to the account. Otherwise, you can't. It says it's deleted by post author, but it's not. These are not deleted by the post author. You just have to go directly. All right. So Tristan destroyed my company, set my game dev back. Yeah, he was a kid. He said he wanted help with my game. Like, yeah, sure, anybody can help with the game. I run a guild where I help train people up, and I'll teach people programming, art, and music, and all that stuff. And he joined my guild. I don't. Most people don't run a free guild. Most universities you have to pay to get in, but I run it for free to help people because I'm a nice guy. Uh, Somehow scam me again. Like I said, I was. These are the words he used. Like a broken record, he says. There's no reason. Like here's the words of Tristian Riggi. There's no reason to hate people. I'm sure everyone exists. The real sane would say otherwise. Like so, he's basically explaining why it's okay to hate me. I said there's no reason to hate people, but he said people that are sane hate people. Right? No, you're not supposed to hate people. That's how the world gets destroyed. But Tristan says he wants to hate people. So I've had to report him to the police. Um, I reported him to the police, but twice. And the police told him to stop. Actually, the FBI did a knock and talk, and he confessed all to them, and they except he was paying him, and it's a real thing, right? So here's some other stuff. He threatened to rape. Yeah, he threatened to rape me one time. Whatever. It's not a great one to put down. I thought you'd have the links here. Cause I didn't know X would just delete posts, right? They're trying to just destroy history, X. So I'm dealing with like people who harass me, and ex employees harass me. So like it's like everybody harassed me. Hooray! I talked to his so-called mom. Might have been someone faking to be his mom, but I talked to her, and she said no one knows. No one knows where he lives. He left the family, etc., etc. Um, if you look here, he's harassing me about my game on Steam. Steam took his post down because they were just harassing me, talking about how every day he watches me on League of Legends. Look at this. I was selling a 90-year-old man's mom's purse on. I was selling a 90-year-old man's purse on eBay so he could help the blind and deaf community, which our church does a fellowship with. He says, how does a guy get a hold of supposing expensive woman's purse and then go to sell it online? Do you steal this purse from someone? Mom and old ex? Either way, I think you're overcharging for it. You seem to be new at selling things. So Tristian brags that he finds me on all of social media. He found me on eBay. He found me on Twitch. He finds me on Rumble. He finds me on YouTube. Uh, he has a lot of people working with him because they're getting paid by a guy. It's just absurd that he would write such ridiculous things on eBay, right? Why would he like go on my eBay and find out what I'm selling? That's just someone that's obsessed with me. What year is that? Is there a date on that? I can't see the date on that one. Let's copy image. Let's see. So he's still doing it right now. Like I said, it was like last fall the FBI knocked and talked to him. I don't see a date on this one right now. I could look it up if I had to. But let's see, go to the next one. This is what Trisha said. My time spent with you is worse than getting stabbed in the throat with pen with consent. This is actually funny. He doesn't even know like how to type the terms. No shit. If you candle the heat, especially can't handle. He said, candle the heat. Don't take the flame, buddy. Don't chew on what you can't swallow, especially when the teeth. Me has left the building. What's funny is there's nothing he made that's in the game right now. I spent 1,000 hours and took it all out. I've done nothing is a complete lie, and you don't want to do the thing in your religion that repents for your sins. You should maybe be at a priest, confess you might feel better coming out. A deceptive, lying scammer, accept yourself for what you truly are, not forgetting about your mistakes on purpose. Like, he doesn't say anything I've done wrong. He just says I've done stuff wrong. But you can tell this guy is not mentally sane. Okay. Oh, hey, it's Santos. I'm gonna finish talking about the Tristian Riggi story here, and we'll get gaming.